Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Arise India YouTube channel. Guys, please support me for a more latest multiple choice questions on important topics of polity, history, and geography also. Okay, let's come to the today's topic. It's Constitution of India. We are now discussing about 20 plus multiple choice important questions on Constitution of India. So let's get into the topic, and here is the first question. The cabinet mission to India was headed by Stafford Cripps, A.V. Alexander, Lord Pethick Lawrence, and Hugh Gaitskell. Guys, pause the question for a second and guess your answer. Okay, the answer is the cabinet mission to India was headed by Lord Pethick Lawrence. The members of the cabinet mission were Lord Pethick Lawrence, who is the Secretary of the State for India, Sir Stafford Cripps, he is the President of the Board of Trade, and A.V. Alexander, First Lord of Admiralty. Okay guys, let's go to the second question. It's the Constitution of India was adopted by the Governor General, British Parliament, Constituent Assembly, or Parliament of India. Okay, the answer is Constituent Assembly. On 26th January 1950, the Constitution was legally enforced, passed by the Constituent Assembly on 26th November 1949. It came into effect on 26th January 1950. Okay, the third question is the Constituent Assembly for Undivided India first met on 6th December 1946, 9th December 1946, 20th February 1947, 3rd June 1947. The answer is 9th December 1946. The Constituent Assembly met for first time in Delhi on 9th December 1946 in the Constitution Hall, which is known as the Central Hall of Parliament House. The next question is when the Constituent Assembly for the Dominion of India assembled on 31st October 1947, its reduced membership was 299, 311, 319, and 331. The right answer is 299. The Constituent Assembly was constituted in November 1946 under the scheme of Cabinet Mission Plan. The first meeting of Constituent Assembly was held on December 9, 1946, which was boycotted by Muslim League. After the passing of Independence Act 1947, the Muslim League members withdrew from Constituent Assembly, which reduced the strength of Assembly to 299 as against 389, which was originally fixed. Okay guys, let's go to the fifth question. Who among the following was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly of India? Constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly of India. Dr. B.N. Rao, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, K.M. Munshi, or M.C. Stewart? Okay, the right answer is Dr. B.N. Rao. Jurist B.N. Rao was appointed constitutional advisor to the Assembly. Rao prepared the original draft of the Constitution and was later appointed a judge in the Parliament Court of International Justice in The Hague. The Constitution of India was enacted by a Constituent Assembly set up under the Independence Act 1947, under the Cabinet Mission 1946, through a resolution of the Provisional Government by the Indian National Congress. The right answer is under the Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. The Constitution of India was enacted by a Constituent Assembly set up under the Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. Okay, let's get into the seventh question, which is the Constituent Assembly which framed the Constitution for independent India was set up in 1945, 1946, 1947, 1949. Okay, the right answer is 1946. The Constitution of India was drafted by the Constituent Assembly and it was implemented under the Cabinet Mission Plan on 16th May 1946. The members of the Constituent Assembly were elected by the provincial assemblies by a single transferable vote system of proportional representation. Okay, eighth question is who presided over the inaugural meeting of the Constituent Assembly of India? Sachidananda Sinha, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, P. Upendra. The right answer is Sachidananda Sinha. Ambedkar, Sri Sharat Chandra Bose, Sri C. Rajagopalachari, and Sri M. Asif Ali. 207 representatives, including 9 women, were present. The inaugural session began at 11 a.m. with the introduction of Dr. Sachidananda Sinha, the temporary chairman of the assembly, by Acharya Kripalani. Okay, the next question is who among the following was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Indian Constitution? Very easy question, guys. Rajendra Prasad, Tej Bahadur Sapru, Sri Rajagopalachari, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The right answer is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. On 29th August 1947, the Constituent Assembly set up a drafting committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to prepare a draft constitution for India. Okay, the 10th question. How long did the Constituent Assembly take to finally pass the constitution? About 6 months in 1949, exactly a year since November 26, 1948, about 2 years since August 15, 1947, about 3 years since December 9, 1946. The right answer is about 3 years since December 9, 1946. The Constituent Assembly took almost 3 years, 2 years, 11 months, and 17 days to be precise, to complete its historic task of drafting the Constitution for independent India. Okay, the next question is who was the president of the Constituent Assembly? Another easy question, guys. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and Dr. C. Rajagopalachari. The right answer is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Sachidananda Sinha, the oldest member of the assembly, who was proposed as its chair. Dr. Rajendra Prasad unanimously elected as its president. The demand for the Constituent Assembly was put forward by the Indian National Congress in 1936 at its session held at Kanpur, Bombay, Lucknow, Lahore. The right answer is Lucknow. The Indian National Congress held its session at Lucknow on April 1936, presided by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. The official demand for Constituent Assembly was raised and Government of India Act 1935 was rejected as it imposed the constitution which was against the will of the Indians. Guys, please pause the question before I show you the answer and note the marks, how many marks you got for all the questions I am giving, and comment those marks in my comment section. And if there are any mistakes I have given, please let me know. I will correct my mistake. Okay, let's go to the next question. It will be 13th. The Constituent Assembly arrived at decisions on the various provisions of the Constitution by a majority vote, by a 2/3 majority, by consensus, unanimously. The right answer is by consensus. The Constituent Assembly deliberated over various provisions to be incorporated in Constitution and reached a decision by consensus, that is, unanimously or agreement of all members. The members of Constituent Assembly were very keen in adopting provisions and discussed at great length until the consent of all members is achieved and doubts were extinguished. Okay, the 14th question. The most profound influence on the drafting of the Indian Constitution was exercised by the US Constitution, British Constitution, Government of India Act 1935, or the French ideals of liberty and fraternity. Okay, the right answer is Government of India Act 1935. The most popular profound influence on the drafting committee of the Indian Constitution was exercised by the Okay, Government of India Act 1935. Okay, match the following, guys: committees of Constituent Assembly and their chairmen. Pause the question for a minute or two and match the following and play the video and get to the answers, and I will show you the answers now. And the right answer is option D. Here it is. A4, Drafting Committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Committee on Fundamentals and Minority Rights, Vallabhbhai Patel. And Union Constitution Committee, Jawaharlal Nehru. Working Committee, Kanhiyalal Munshi. Okay, let's go to the next question. 16th question. Which of the following statements is correct? The Constituent Assembly of India was elected by the provincial assemblies in the year 1946. Jawaharlal Nehru, M.A. Jinnah, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel were members of the Constituent Assembly of India. The first session of the Constituent Assembly of India was held in January 1947. The Constitution of India was adopted on 26th January 1950. Guys, which of the following statements is correct? The correct statement from the following is the first one. The Constituent Assembly of India was elected by the provincial assemblies in the year 1946. Okay, remaining all are incorrect. Okay, another match the following, guys. Pause the video and write your matchings and forward the video to let you know the answers. Okay, I'm showing the answers now. The answer is option A. It is on July 22, 1947, adoption of national flag by the Constituent Assembly happened. And on January 24, 1950, adoption of national song by the Constituent Assembly happened. On January 26, 1950, adoption of national emblem by the government. And March 22, 1957, adoption of national bag by the adoption of national calendar by the government. Guys, these are very important ones. Please note it on your notes and revise again later. And the next question is, which of the following is correctly matched? Okay. India's national song, Vande Mataram. India's national flower, rose. India's national animal, tiger. India's national bird, eagle. Guys, which of these following is correctly matched? The answer is 1 and 3 are correctly matched. India's national song is Vande Mataram and India's national animal is tiger. Okay, next one is, the design of the national flag was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India in July 1948, July 1950, July 1947, August 1947. Okay, right answer is July 1947. The design of the national flag was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India on 22 July 1947. The final question is, which of the following are the principal features of Government of India Act 1919? Introduction of diarchy in the executive government of the provinces, introduction of separate communal electorates for Muslims, devolution of legislative authority by the center to the provinces, expansion and reconstitution of central and provincial legislatures. The right answer is 1, 3 and 4. Introduction of diarchy in the executive government of provinces, devolution of legislative authority by the center to the provinces, and also expansion and reconstitution of central and provincial legislation. Okay guys, this is the end of today's topic. We got 20 questions, and please comment your marks in the comment section and also give some feedback to my video and help me to improve in my next video. And please subscribe for more multiple choice questions correct on different topics I am going to give in future. So please subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you so much.